The year 2025 presents a unique astrological dilemma. You have an unsteady Mars going back and forth until April. Saturn transit happens in end March. Guru does a double transit with the first one happening in mid-May. Rahu-Kethu transit happens in end of May, and then Saturn turns retrograde from July until end of November. Guru's second transit will be from the mid of October until the 5th of December. No matter what Rashi you are, there is no use in looking at the transit of just one planet. You must try to get a grasp of the net effect of all the mentioned transit. My predictions will touch mainly on Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu and Kethu.
Dear THULA, 2025 should be a better for you overall. As you enter 2025, Saturn remains firmly seated in your 5th house Kumbha. Guru is in your 8th house Rishabha. Guru has just completed retrograde motion in the first week of February. Rahu ensured you were free from enemies, but the consolation here is surprisingly from Saturn. Saturn, the lord of the 5th, is currently transiting his own house, Kumbha. While delaying luck and causing sorrow in matters concerning love, children and creativity, Saturn is also a slow reformer. As he is preparing to leave Kumbha, the dust should be finally settling in matters related to the 5th house. Those who were chasing their new love would have found the last 2.5 years a bit challenging, to put it mildly. You would have learned the value of sacrifice in love. The persistent ones would have come out victorious. Some of you may be finally expecting a new child, or if you're already a parent, you will be able to see all your hard work in parenting pay off. In fact, you should have shared some happy moments while Venus was there with Saturn till the end of January. You would have picked up a creative hobby which involves meticulous labor and intensive work. When Saturn leaves, Saturn gives. What Saturn gives remains yours forever, and only you will know its true value. So if you have finally found your true love or got a child you've been praying for all these years, congratulations. Mars will complete his retrograde journey in Bhagyasthana 9th house by the 24th of February, opening the curtain and pushing away the gloom and doom. Mars then enters your 10th house Karaka by early April. This is perhaps an opportunity to get a job if you are currently unemployed. By June 7th, Mars is entering Simha, your 11th house. Now let's backtrack to March for a while. Saturn leaves your 5th house to enter Meena by the end of March 2025. If previously your enemies were confused and misdirected by Rahu, now they are completely going to pack their bags and leave. Not only that, you will get relief from debts and diseases. You will work hard to free yourself from debts, or at least to shut down your critics. Many will start an exercise routine, but even if the thought has not crossed your mind, of course, I certainly encourage you to think about it. Saturn will also make you fearless. You can win court cases and arguments. This is a good time to pursue unfair dismissal or even get reinstated into your old job. But maybe you want to delay those actions until December? Listen on and I will tell you why. People in the service industry will prosper. This will be a good time to land a new job or start a business related to the service industry. The business may also turn profitable once Kethu enters your 11th house before June 2025. Now, let me elaborate more on Guru. By mid-May, Guru will prepare to leave your 8th house and move into Mithuna. Before I proceed, let me explain a little about Guru's special place in THULA Rashi. Guru is a natural benefic but a functional malefic. What on earth is that? Just imagine this jovial, good-hearted character who is somehow asked to become a disciplinary teacher. Yes, there are many of you who can vouch how bad Guru can be. Well, Guru is a huge planet. Bigger than Saturn? Yes, bigger than Saturn. You don't want to mess with this guy. You can fit more than 1,000 Earth into Jupiter. That's how huge Jupiter is. Imagine that. Guru is the lord of the third and the sixth for THULA. He isn't exactly your friend, but he's expected to cause trouble because he has been asked to. That's the meaning of a functional malefic. But Guru is synonymous with Purva Punya. He is the one who channels the benefits derived from your good deeds in your previous life. So when he's malefic, he doesn't carry a candy cane, but he carries candy and a cane. So this is the guy who punches you on the face, but also rewards you. Yeah, it's complicated. With Guru entering Mithuna, we have the Lord of the third and the sixth entering the ninth and looking at Tulam, Dhanush and Kumbha. Guru's fifth aspect falls on your own Rashi, expanding your thought process. Though you should curtail the argumentative streak which will emerge in your character. So first of all, he will bring your mind towards higher goals, be it in religion, higher studies, long journeys. But he is also the Lord of the Six. This is a good time for those studying the prevention of diseases, law, arbitration, human resource, public relations, administration, and political science. Next is his seventh aspect, which falls on Dhanush. You will embark on long journeys to reconnect with your siblings. You will have the courage to undertake big efforts, big competitions. You will be all of a sudden like, why not? Of course I can do that. But if you are really going to embark on a big effort, do check your birth chart as well as your Mahadasha. Dhanush will be under the influence of both Saturn and Jupiter. But of course, Saturn's effect will last much longer because his next transit is only by 2028. Guru's ninth aspect falls on your fifth house Kumbha, boosting your creativity and improves luck in matters related to love and children. Now, who enters Kumbha by the end of May? Rahu. Rahu will stir up some issues in matters related to your children. But Guru's ninth aspect will keep Rahu under check until June 2026. Pay attention to what your children are up to, but avoid clashes as the issues can drag on for a long time. Rahu will fire up your creativity though. This is good if you want to bring up your creativity to the next level, or you are looking for fresh ideas to revive your creativity. In terms of love matters, to those who previously failed due to Saturn's influence, perhaps you can now try again. But beware of Rahu's smokescreen. He will make you fall for any person who tries to be nice to you. You don't care about your ethnicity, religious beliefs, or social status. You will just fall. What will Kethu be doing then? Kethu is entering your 11th house Simha. This is a favorable transit for Kethu. Business will flourish. There will be success in real estate. But Kethu, being Kethu, will not let you focus on the profits. You will try to use the profits to further your non-profit activities. Kethu will create some disconnect or detachment from your friends, but you will also go out of your way to help your friends in distress. You will be interested in friendship that opens up spiritual upliftment. You will befriend odd-looking people or eccentrics. You will be able to strike up a conversation with anyone. It is time for some friends to leave your life, but you will not be overly affected by it. Here, I would like to remind you that Mars, or Chevai, is also entering Simha in June. It forms a conjunction with Kethu. This conjunction will last until the end of July. So in the months of June and July, you may see a sudden rise in luck and profits, or things could go the other way too, especially if you are not supported by these grahas and the current Mahadasha. What does Mars signify? Speed, knives, weapon, fire, action, destruction. Mars-Kethu conjunction can unleash an unexpected form of energy. If you're running the Mahadasha for a retrograde planet and the planet is in a favorable position in your own birth chart, this conjunction can bless you with sudden luck and profits. The next major event is the Saturn retrograde, which will occur between mid-July to end October. This will open up some old issues with your children, but you will now have enough maturity to go back and fix them. An ex-lover may re-enter your life at this point. Don't get distracted, as it will not last that long. During the Saturn retrograde, your 8th house is being left vulnerable. Getting into a fling or an affair can leave you exposed to an embarrassing scandal. The Saturn retrograde period also causes temporary setbacks and reversal of your health condition and progress in court matters. The uncertainty will worsen towards mid-October when Guru leaves your 9th house temporarily, only to return by the 5th of December. So you may feel a temporary loss of luck and direction around this time. If you're running the dasa of a retrograde planet or Saturn itself is retrograde in your birth chart, the Saturn retrogression should instead be lucky for you. So between mid-July to end November, you need to first observe the reversal of your fortunes. Before planning something major, observe first. It is best not to commence any new work between the mid of October and 5th of December, as the unsteady trends can be very confusing for you. A more stable phase will commence from the 5th of December onwards. In summary, for Thulam, you need to look out for a few major trends this year. First will be the change in your routine caused by the Saturn transit. Second will be the entry of Guru into your Bhagyasthana. So when you visit the temple, don't just pray to Saturn, pray to Guru as well. He holds the key to your prosperity. Third will be Rahu, or the Rahu-Kethu transit, which will set the tone for your inner conflicts over the next 1.5 years. So Rahu-Kethu is something to do with undercurrents. What is happening internally? What is boiling internally? The Saturn retrograde, Mars-Kethu conjunction, and Guru's minor transit into Cancer are sensitive periods which you need to negotiate with care. The last 3 events I outlined will happen between the months of June until late November. Do not forget the basics. Follow Saturn's demands to take care of your health. Seek divine help. Consult a professional astrologer first if you are planning to commence a big project. Good luck.